Hello, my name is Alfred Safon Kansa, and today we're going to talk about how to use color in design with more focus on the color wheel. I believe already you're a designer or someone who uses graphic design tools to make designs for your social media or your flyers or birthday gifts and stuff like that. You already know how to do all of these things. But I believe that you may also be interested in understanding some of the core principles of design, especially with color. So whenever you are making your designs or trying to communicate your messages through graphic design means you'll be able to achieve great results. There are no rules to achieving great, designs and communication, but there are some principles that guide them. And when you satisfy these principles, you then achieve a great design. Without wasting much time, I'm going to dive deeper into what a color wheel is. The color wheel simply provides you the relationships between all the different colors that you may find. So, for example, back in primary school, we all learned what primary colors are. And then from there, we learned what secondary colors are. And then we also learned what tertiary colors are, right? On the color wheel, you're able to identify both the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors all on one spectrum in a circular way that you'll be able to just, visually move through all of these colors, right? It doesn't end there. There's more to it. And that's where we're about to dive deeper today. So there are two main types of color wheels. There's the red, yellow, blue color wheel, which is mostly used by artists. And then there is a red, green, blue color wheel, which is mostly used by designers who mostly design for social media and other online purposes, right? And that's what we're going to focus on today because we're going to be designing using Canva. Some of the reasons why you need to understand the color wheel is when you are designing, right, you need to be able to make certain color combinations to bring out like the best out of your designs. When you are creating a brand guide for a company, for example, and they tell you that their base color or they tell you what they stand for, you need to pick certain colors to put together to make this brand guide look very solid in terms of color. When you're making your social media posts, let's say you are trying to communicate something that's cheerful or like success or an award or something, depending on the purpose of the design that you're making, you need certain colors to, sort of evoke this emotion. So you'll be able to communicate properly to whoever is seeing your designs. And that for me is very essential when it comes to graphic design. If you're able to tell the story, not just in the text part, but also in the color and arrangement and other part, for example, like hierarchy and other, principles when it comes to graphic design, it makes you the designer stand out, and then also it helps you to achieve, the purpose of that particular design. Most great designers are able to simply combine different colors to get like beautiful results, right? You can just choose different types of colors and you'll be able to achieve great results. If you are good at that, like you're just gifted or you just learn so much that you can just combine colors to achieve good results, you're like blessed, right? But if you're not someone like that, there's already made, color combination schemes that if you can apply these formulas to also generate very good colors that complements each other very well, and then you'll be able to also like achieve great designs. Okay, so what I want you to do now is just divide the entire color wheel into two, right? And then you look on the left side of it, you find all the cool tones that you could find to make your design. It's got the blues, the greens, and all of the other like cool tones there. And when you look on the right side of the color wheel, it's got all the warm colors. So if you want to do something cheerful, success, happy, whatever it is, you know where to find your colors. So as you know, like you don't need any sophisticated mathematics or formula to derive that. At least on the left side is all the cool tones, and on the right side is all the bright tones or the warm tones, as you may call it, right? And combining these, you'll be able to achieve like very good results, right? But we're going to go deeper into it because that's not like all of it. There is something called the complementary colors, right? So complementary colors are colors that look opposite each other. So you pick one color here, like this particular color is sitting right opposite this color. So at the end of the day, when you make a design with these two colors alone, you'll be able to achieve great results because they really complement each other, right? But there's deeper part of it. There's split complementary, there's analogous colors. Those are like colors that sit close to each other on the color wheel, like different forms of color combinations. If you look right in the description, there's a link in there that's going to take you to a page that's got like all the different combinations of color when it comes to the color wheel, and you could apply them in your designs, and you could even make your own like custom color schemes or color combinations from this page. So let's go into applying what we know from the color wheel in an actual design. This page is designed by Canva to easily help you generate colors on the color wheel and then also come up with different color combinations. So when you scroll down here, here it has an option. The first one, it says pick a color. So you can just choose a color from here, whatever color it is. You can just move along in the color wheel, but you just put one thing. There are 4 different dots on this color wheel, and it's for a reason. If you look at the second option here, it says choose a color combination. This option is what we spoke about earlier, and when you click on the drop down, it has a complementary option, the monochromatic color combination, the analogous, the triadic, and then the tetradic, and all of the other ones that you can even make a custom combination here as well. So we're just going to choose a complementary color, and then you see that over here in the color wheel it's switched to only 2 dots because they just consist of 2 colors complementing each other. So you see that they look directly opposite each other. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move to another color and look at what happens. So I move to blue, and then automatically down here it generates for me the blue color on the left and then the complementary green color on the right hand side, right? I could just shift that. I mean, someone could say this is not blue because there's got like a bit of like violet in there. Whatever, man. Yeah. I'm bad at this when it comes to names of colors, but that's cool. So when you move to, let's say for example, red, it gives you the red color and then a complementary color. So let's look for some like yellow, and wow, it gives you the blue complementary color. And the beautiful thing about this particular page designed by Canva, the reason why I love this is just the fact that you can just move to like the entire spectrum. You can just choose all the shades. Like, it's so beautiful. So whatever shade that you want, whatever tone, whatever that you want on the color wheel, you can just move through it and you'll be able to achieve it. So we're going to pick a color combination, move into the editor of Canva, and then try to come up with a design. I mean, I don't know what we're going to be making. It could be just test or something, but let's just go in and see what we get. So over here, we've got these colors here, right? So if you move to the third option here, these are all like the hex code of this color. If like you want to just copy them and put them in whatever that you're designing. But on the third option, Canva makes it much easier. It says create a graphic or export palette. So you click on the export palette, it's just going to make you or give you the option to export this beautifully and use it in your designs. And then you can also create a graphic material from this, right? But for me, I'm just going to just copy this hex code one by one and go to Canva and design. Like, I mean, maybe I'm old school, but I mean, whatever it is. So click to copy, and over here in Canva, I'm going to use the initial blue here as a background of the design, and then do more of the text and other bits with the yellow part of the design. Okay, so I'm going to choose a layer here in the elements. This initially is in gray, but I'm going to switch it here to the color that we have. So if you copied the hex code over here, you can just paste that hex code here, and boom, you have your color here. Oh, that's an ad from Canva. I mean, I'm not claiming this offer now, but I'm going to claim it. It's cheaper. If you are also, if you see this ad and it's cheaper like this for you, please sign up. So we're going to go and import the other color. So we're going to copy the other color as well. And then here we're just going to put like a dummy test on it and see what we get. So it's cheers to new year, right? So we're going to just add that, enlarge it a bit, and then let's change that color as well. So same process, we paste it here, and then it looks beautiful. Or what do you think? It doesn't. Okay, let's try and change the colors, like make the yellow the background and make the blue the actual color. So let's go here and make the background yellow and switch with the blue. So we go back, copy, and then we paste that again. Okay. I think this is better. Yeah, this looks better. It may not be perfect because I mean I'm not going to go into creating like an actual complete design to market or whatsoever. Just this is for like demonstration, just to show you the color combination. But yeah, you can go further and add an image to this. So we go into the elements option and then we look for new year. Inside. The reason why I like Canva is like you have the opportunity to just explore. You can just find so much, material inside Canva to make your designs. You don't have to like go look for stuff or go to Shutterstock, wherever. Like you can find everything you need inside Canva. So you're just on one platform doing everything there. So there's this free thing here. It says New Year with a champagne whatsoever. But for me, I think it just destroys our design, right? It doesn't even make it look nice. But let's look at what happens when we just drop the transparency, or what they call the opacity, way down, and we have it in the background. I think this is okay, right? If you watch this video to this point and then you learned a lot from this video, I just want you to like, comment, share, hit the notification bell, do all of that magic for me so that you support the channel and help me create more videos for you guys. Okay, thank you, and go out there and keep creating, keep designing. Don't let nobody tell you you are not a designer, because everybody's a designer. So far as you can think about a design, have it in your mind that this is what you want to achieve. You just need to understand the principles and know the tools. You'll be able to apply and achieve it. Thank you. Stay logged in and watch other videos on the channel.